guys, what's up everybody? My name is India Robinson. If you're new here, don't forget to like, subscribe, and don't forget to share. Now, I know I've been gone for a while, and I can't keep giving you guys excuses, but long story short, I did have ideas, and I need to update my camera quality, such as, better cameras and, things of that nature. Now, we're going to try something new. And I just got my iPad 2 days ago. I'm giving you guys an iPad camera. And I'm going to test this out to see if it works. So let me know in the comments if you think this is good. So anyways, now, without further ado, let's get into the video. So, today's video, to get us back into the swing of things in 2025, I thought it'd be fun if I brought you guys up to a new K-drama I just watched, and I thought it'd be fun to give you guys a little review, and it's called Trauma Code Heroes on Call. Now, Trauma Code Heroes on Call is a really good, how can I say, live action, live action version of Golden Hour, Trauma Center Golden Hour. It's based off of this wonderful webtoon here, and they brought it to life on Netflix. So, just so that you know, let's get into this review. So, today's show we're going to talk about is Trauma Code Heroes on Call. Now, Trauma Code Heroes on Call is based off of a lovely webtoon called Trauma Center Golden Hour. Trauma Center Golden Hour is about a lovely group, a hospital down on its luck. Or in their words, let me see. Or in their words, did I just pull out my phone for this? Yes, I did. Because I cannot remember everything. Okay? It's not easy. And according to the preview, I'm gonna read you guys the preview. There are no patients who are dying. There are patients who are dying when they can be treated. Not in his watch. Gang Bak has come to Hanguk University Hospital to put a stop to that. He is such a weirdo, but his vicious angel of the trauma center. His project is to revive the trauma center to just begun. So, the trauma center is bad. The hospital sucks at the moment, and the money has been put into everything else but the trauma center. And then we meet these lovely people, which I will put here. And we have the protege. By the way, I love him, by the way. He's such a sweetheart, and I love him. Then we have the nurse, aka Gangbanger, which I'll put her real name over there, of course. And then we have the lovely anesthesiologist. Yep. And in this series, you get to go and watch them on adventures as they go saving the world one day at a time. Now, saving the trauma center. Taking care and saving the trauma center one day at a time. Now, this doctor, he believes that no patient cannot be treated. Has he lost some patients? Yes, he has. Has he vowed never to do that again? Yes. I'm rambling. Give me a second. Anyways, so there are so many different, ways. There's so many different things I can say about this show. I think this show is absolutely amazing for what it is, and I love what they did. The costumes are amazing. The storyline is really good. They're following along to the story. I really want to see more episodes. Speaking of episodes, the episodes are 8 hours, or 8 minutes, or each episode. Okay, so there are 8 episodes. There's 8 episodes, and each episode is 53 to 47 minutes long. 43, 44, 54, 53 to 40 minutes long. They're worth the watch. I'm telling you, they're definitely worth the watch. And okay, so the first episode breaks down all of the little nuances about the hospital. No money the money's not being in the right place, doctors overworking themselves, you know, the little things that, you know, you don't, that, you know, just to get the hint of what's going on in the hospital. This doctor is here to save the trauma center because he believes that the trauma center could be awesome. He believes that. Because the trauma center right now is not good. It's not. It's not good. Then we have our lovely cast member. Then we have him here. He's doing almost everything and anything in the hospital because no one else will. No lie. And what I love about this show is that it gives you a more depth version of, like, a more in-depth feel for traumas, for hospitals and doctors, so to speak, because this show shows you more about what it's like, what the side of being in the hospital is like for trauma centers. And the show really shows the love the doctors have for their profession. As you know, being a doctor means that your life, that people put their lives in your hands. And this show has a really good way of showing that side and showing that people, they put their lives in their hands. And he takes that job very seriously because he loves his job, he loves what he does, and this show really shows that. Episode 5 through 6 through 7, 5 through 7, it basically reads off of the last couple of chapters before. It shows off the last couple. Okay, so let's just clear this now. Trauma Center, Trauma Code, Heroes on Call basically goes through the first couple of chapters of Trauma Center Golden Hour. It goes through the first couple of chapters. Okay? It goes through the first couple of chapters. And if you read the first couple of chapters, you'll be caught up just fine. And I wonder if they're going to do more. Another thing I want to talk about about this show is I feel like I need more. I want to see a season 2. Yeah, I want to see season 2. But I look at okay, another thing that this show has is a lot of heart. Yeah, it has a lot of heart. Because this show really shows it has a love for its craft. The show was made by okay, so the show is made by, I'm not exactly sure. I gotta look it up. And the show was casted by Netflix. It does have a rated MA for mature rating. So if you are a child, or at the very least 12, I recommend you don't watch this yet until you are at least 16. I don't think it's that bad for, like, you know, people, but I recommend 16 or a little bit older than 13, like 15 maybe. If you're okay with blood, then it's totally fine. If you're okay with blood, cool. And it's a medical drama. So if you like a lot of medical stuff, if you like a lot of, like, medical diaphragms and, like, breakdowns of certain things, and also like a little bit of laughs, I recommend you watch this. Because it's not like Grey's Anatomy, and it's not like Good Doctor. P.S. Those are both amazing shows. And if you like a lot of, like, if you like fun, laughs, a little bit of like intensity, I recommend you watch this one. But yeah, as I said before, this is based off of this lovely webtoon. It's based off the webtoon. If you're not okay with people watching, if you're not okay with watching a live adaptation of something you read, that's totally cool. That's fine. All up to you. And I think it's okay. I'm gonna give it a solid. I give Trauma Code Hero on Call a solid 8 out of 10. Here's why I didn't rate it that high. I don't want to give it too much praise because it does have some issues. It does have some, such as maybe such as the storylines wise, like some of the things they changed I'm not too happy about. Okay, so in episode 8, if you watch the webtoon, in the webtoon, Baekhyun gets what's the word? He gets infected by he was on a call and he got infected. Right? And basically in the show he got infected as well. Now here's the problem. Now did they change certain things so it wouldn't be a complete ripoff? Yes. Am I okay with that? A little bit. Am I a little upset? Maybe. Why? Because some of the things that happened didn't make sense. Let me explain. In the webtoon, he got infected by what was it? I have to look it up. And in the webtoon, he got infected by a burn. And if you don't know, burns can be 3 degrees. And depending on how bad they are, if you breathe it in, sometimes it can get to your bloodstream, which I will put here. And when that happens, sometimes you can burn your insides. Eternal burning, right? He suffered from eternal burning. And in the process of him being under, not feeling well and all that, he taught his underling how to handle things and to save his life. What I'm not happy about is the placement of how it happened. I'm not mad that it happened or where. I'm mad at how. I'm not mad. I'm upset about how they wrote it in. And then another thing I don't like is sometimes how they change certain things, like scene-wise. Cause in another chapter, they were saving a lovely man named he was a captain in the military, and basically he was in the military and he had to be cured, and his arm, he was not going to make it, so he needed blood to keep him alive, so to speak. And in the webtoon, Baekhyun did it. He did it. But in the show, she did it. Now, I'm not going to say I'm mad about it because I'm just confused. Like, the directors, I just want to know, did you make a conscious decision about it, or like for practicality reasons, or a creative liberty? There we go. Did you take a creative liberty making that change, or did something happen where that change just had to be made? Now, as an actor, as a aspiring actress, I want to know about the ins and outs of filming, and sometimes I want to know, do they take creative liberties by changing characters, changing dynamics, and whatnot? My next thing I have to talk about when it comes to this show is the costume designs. I like what they did. I like how they kept certain things. I like what they did with the outfits. I like what they did with their hair. I love the little things here, and I love the little nitpicky things you see on them, like the tattoos that he had in his arm and all the things like that. I loved it. Another thing I really don't want to nitpick on is I feel like they could have stretched out the episodes a little bit more. Not like the actual episode being long. More like I feel like they could have put more in less. You know? Like, I wanted them to make I wanted them to do more than, you know, make a 53-minute episode about, you know, things like that. And I'm just wondering if that what happened. And another thing, because like I said, I love what they did with it. I just kind of wish they would have spread it out more. Like, instead of us getting 8 episodes, I kind of wanted 10. I wanted 10. Like, I didn't want a long beep episode, because I love watching episodes, but I have ADHD, and I get distracted or I fall asleep. Then I get mad because I missed a lot. So I kind of wish they would have stretched it out a little bit more and made the episodes a little bit shorter. Because a little thing I've noticed in K-dramas recently is that they're stretching out when it comes to making certain shows with long run times and long, like, stories and whatnot. They somehow, like, for example, the live action One Piece. Why does this matter? Because its value is relevant. Because, see, they also have this habit of making, squishing a lot, compacting a lot into a short time frame. One Piece is about 1,000 episodes, and the manga is a long manga. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna put the more technical terms here, of course. But yeah, long manga, and the Netflix version, they put an hour in. They managed to make. I'm amazed, really, at how they made 1,000. They managed to squish a whole manga, not like a bunch, but like a one page, like one book of a One Piece manga into one episode, and they managed to make. But I feel like what they did was they made a whole thing about it. They made a whole, like, they're trying to spread them out, and I'm happy what they did. I love what they did. But I'm gonna talk about One Piece in another video. Anyways, the point is, I love the show. So far, the show's really good. I want season 2. Don't forget to check it out. Don't forget to check out Trauma Code, Heroes on Call on Netflix, and I hope everyone enjoys the show as much as I did. I love it. I might watch it again after this video. And I just want to say, sorry for being gone for so long. Welcome to 2025. And until next time, love you bunches. Mwah.